What's something you're 100% sure most people are lying about? I'm a farmer and this is one of my pet peeves. Crop yields. It's expected that every farmer you talk to will lie about how well their crops did. When you meet an honest one who tells you their actual yields, it's a really awkward conversation because you're taken back by the fact you don't have to apply the bullspeak factor to figure out what his yields really were. I have a neighbor who always wants to know your yields first and then automatically applies a 10% increase to his. I don't even think he realizes he's doing it, but it's always reliably 10% more than yours. The way crop insurance works in our area is that farmers report their actual yields. They have to show receipts for delivered grain, and those averages are made available to other farmers like us that want to buy insurance. Comparatively, our yields are always just a bit higher than average. But I'm always the worst farmer in the area when the "how did your crops do this year?" conversation starts. Dentist. How often do you floss? Me. Avoiding eye contact. I think it was a week ago. How much their side hustle nets them. I'm not addicted. I can stop whenever I want. Any plans for the weekend? I'm going to get baked, jerk off, then sit in the shower and think about what sort of person I am, what beat me up, and what I can do about it going forward. Oh, you know, probably just relax. Undefined. I'm not a robot. Like, come on guys, it's not funny anymore. Steroid abuse in the fitness industry. I have read and understood the terms and conditions. When you ask them back quote how's it going, and they say back quote it's going good, that they don't pick their nose. Lol. Fully understanding the plot of the Metal Gear Solid series. As a prior Rust service member, I believe I have met every single Navy SEAL that's ever existed, and then an extra 500 or so. Plus everyone that thought about going into the military. How often they clean their bed sheets. About their productivity levels. If you're not busy, you're not a good person /s. Their income. So many lies. You can become a millionaire like me. Get my 5-step program, and I'll have you pulling in 20,000 or more a day. The stability of their relationships. You'll notice the people with the speedtest relationships will always be posting pictures and love a speep on social media. Whereas those with good relationships are too busy living their best life with their partner and too busy to really post anything. Why they're late. Hating the word moist. Amount of ex-partners. How little sleep they get. I feel like people compete to act like they get 30 minutes of sleep a week when that's not the case. When people say goodnight, they don't sleep until much later. Sexual prowess, especially younger men. A salesperson's income. How busy they are. Everyone at every job I ever had never stops talking about how busy you have ever been busy in your life. I will show you what busy looks like. Taking 2 hours lunch breaks and commenting on an uncredited post at 9:30 am. This might sound cold, but I think most people don't even take time to think about what they are committing to when they encourage damaged people to be more upfront about their problems. Having a miserable person around isn't a good feeling, but solving their problems feels good. That's where I think most people stop thinking. It's great to want to help people, but be prepared for them to take you up on your offer, and likely with a situation you weren't prepared for. It's not really lying, but it's not really being honest with the person, nor yourself. You're just not reading the terms and conditions to a person, so you can move things along. My 5-year-old saying she washed her hands. How much money they are up at the casino. Not being judgmental. We're all judgmental. Whether we speak or act on our judgments is a different story. That parents don't have a favorite child. Please. What things are the parent's choice and what things are the kid's choice? 9 times out of 10 I know it is the parent pushing it and not the kid. I'm not talking about basic interests and hobbies, but where the parent insists that they wanted X and the child demanded Y, which is usually something extra high level achieving. Example, injured child competed at a school sports event. Parent says, I wanted to keep him home, but he just insisted on being there. He really should rest the injury, but you can't hold him back. Meanwhile, child is telling other kids that he doesn't want to be there, but parent is making him. Another example, I think she's taking on too much, but she said she has to do this extra music lesson. We said no for a long time, but she kept pleading, and she worked it all out so that she could still study and fit it in. So we are trying to go along with it. Meanwhile, child is telling others that she hates said lesson, but mum insists on her going. Flat earthers. I comprehend that I'm wrong and some people do actually believe the earth isn't round, but my brain legitimately breaks against that concept that anyone could buy into the theory. Just an immediate you don't actually believe that. No one's that stupid. Your trolling reaction